welcome the defending champion, the Traveler Championship, Russell Knox. Russell, thanks for joining us for a few minutes. I know this isn't your first tournament you've come back to defend a title for, but I know it's not any less special. So with that said, just a few comments on being back here at, in Hartford and defending your title in your 6th start here at the Traveler Championship.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously amazing to come back to a place where you've won. I mean, there's so many great memories. I got to come back for the media day a few months ago and relive the putt I made on the last hole, so that was cool. But yeah, I mean, it's always special to come back to a place I've won. I mean, obviously I've only done it twice, but I sure would like to get used to more often. But I mean, everybody at the Travelers, I mean, treat me and all the players and everybody so well, so it's definitely a special place to come back to.
Well, just a few comments about your game as you're heading into the week. Your steady season, I think 6 top 25 finishes, 3 of which were top 10, so steady season, is that an accurate term?
Yeah, I mean, I got off to a great start in the wraparound year. I mean, I contended the first 3 weeks really in Malaysia, China and Mayakoba. And then it's been kind of slow since then. I haven't played nearly as good as I expected to. But at the same time, I mean, I almost expected it coming off last year, my best year as a pro, by a long way. So maybe it was inevitable there was going to be a slight downward turn. But I mean, recently my game feels pretty good. The weekend in Memphis, I saw a lot of good things. Sunday I really could have shot a great score, so that was comforting. Last week was disappointing, US Open to miss the cap, but I really didn't play as bad as I scored. So all in all, I mean, excited to be here, and hopefully this year the Travelers Championship will kind of get me going. Good kickstart to a big summer.
Okay, well with that we'll open it up and take a few questions. Rex, and then you guys. Yep. Or go ahead, Cameron, then if you'd pass it up front to Rex.
So can you talk a little bit about this course, and is there anything, it seems like it's completely different from the course last week other than there's 18 holes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is one of my favorite courses, obviously on the PGA Tour. I mean, a lot of guys, not just me, I think the last 9 holes here at TBC River Highlands is as good as it gets. I mean, anything can happen here. You could shoot 6 or 7 under. The year Kevin Streelman won, I think he birdied the last 7 holes, 6 or 7 holes to win. But on the flip side, I've finished I think 11th or 12th one year here, and I bogeyed the last 3 holes. So I mean, anything can happen, which makes this course very exciting. Yeah, I mean, completely different from last week. I mean, it's a lot shorter, a lot tighter, but I mean, it doesn't make it any easier. I mean, the scores here, I always think this course, if you tee off in the morning, the conditions, you can always shoot a mega low score, hence what Jim Furyk did last year on Sunday. But as the day goes on, teeing off in the afternoon, especially on a weekend, shooting under par is a great score if you tee off at 1, 2 o'clock. So the course changes significantly as the day goes on, just the firmness of the greens, and I think players like that.
Rex, Bruce, Brian, and Adam, if you have one.
Go back to last week. I don't know what your opinion is on the course, but it seems like most players seem to like Erin Hills, and yet you kind of look at the reaction on social media at least, and it seems like fans didn't like the scoring. Is that just a matter of separating out the conditions versus the golf course? Because from a professional standpoint, you guys seem to have liked it.
Yeah, I mean, there was. I mean, I thought it was other than the way I played. I mean, it was a great week. I mean, everything was set up perfectly. The golf course was very different. I thought there was a handful of unbelievably good holes. I thought there was definitely 3 or 4 holes that if you could hit it 320 yards, you got a massive advantage. So from that standpoint, I didn't really like those holes. But no, it was fun though. I mean, it was tough. It was long. But because of the width of the fairways, and I mean, a lot of the greens kind of funneled in, which helped the scoring. But I mean, 16 under par was incredible. I mean, I was a long way off from shooting scores like Brooks did, but all in all, no, I thought it was amazing. I mean, it was my third U.S. Open, Marion and Oakmont, so it was nothing like those courses. Do I think next year 10 over par might win? Probably.
Bruce, is there anything in particular that's kind of held you back the last couple of months? And second of all, how are you doing with your no hoop machine?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, I took a lot of time off. I played a lot at the end of last year, so I think managing my schedule this year was a little bit different than in the past. And when I did take time off and then I played, I struggled a little bit, and so I wasn't able to get any rhythm, and I just kind of lost my confidence. And you know, I mean, this game is all about confidence. I mean, if you're standing on the tee, kind of worried about your game, I mean, you have no chance. So I decided to play a lot more. This will be my 5th week in a row, and I'm going on to Europe after this to continue playing. So I've just decided, hey, I gotta try and play my way out of this little funk, and I think I will, or I have done already. So I look forward to playing, and no, my Papa Shot game is on form. So yeah, I mean, if you don't know, the guys from Travelers, Andy Bissett and his crew gave me a Papa Shot game for a gift at the media day for being the champion. So after a couple hours of assembling it and my fingers were killing me, I decided to practice a little bit with that. Maybe that's what's affected my golf game. Too much Papa Shot.
Brian, then Adam.
Let's go back to what kind of follow on Ryan's question. Did you watch over the weekend at the U.S. Open? And secondly, what's your take on U.S. Open going to what was clearly a different kind of venue versus obviously what a traditional one, especially coming in?
Yeah, I did watch. I always watch the conclusion of tournaments. I'm a golf nerd. I love it. I still can't believe I'm playing on the PGA Tour. I mean, it's been 5 years now, 6 years. But I mean, I'm a huge golf fan. I love watching the tournaments and how guys handle the pressure, winning and whatnot. So no, I think it's great they went there. I think. I mean, everything about the tournament was great. I mean, they got an unbelievable winner, so that was really good. And I mean, I think if they go back, they'll probably make some changes to make the scoring a little closer to par. But there's nothing wrong with 16 under par winning a tournament. I mean, Brooks played incredible. I mean, there was a lot of people that struggled. And I mean, there was obviously a lot of guys that played incredible golf. I mean, the round that Justin put up on Saturday. I mean, he had some Tiger Woods shots. I mean, it was pretty impressive to watch that. And not everybody's capable of shooting a score like he did. So I think it was cool. I mean, I would prefer if the fairways were super tight with mega thick rough. And that's more of probably a U.S. Open where I have a chance to win, but. I have no excuses. I could have played better than I did, and it was certainly fun to watch, I thought.
Yeah, I guess where I was going with that is it didn't maybe in some ways feel like a U.S. Open in a sense. Did you come away with that sense?
Well, I don't think I've played in enough U.S. Opens to really know what a U.S. Open's meant to feel like. I mean, Marion was really tight with extremely thick rough, and obviously Oakmont is the U.S. Open pretty much. I mean, very famous. So, I mean, yeah, it was different, but I mean, different is not always bad. So, I think they got, like I said, I mean, Brooks was an amazing champion. He was going to win major championships, and they got a great winner.
Adam?
First of all, what's your European schedule look like?
I'm going to play the French Open, week off, Scottish Open, then the Open Championship.
And it took you a few years to get to the winner's circle, but nowadays we're seeing a lot of 20-somethings winning, much earlier in their career. Do you have a theory on why that's happening?
I mean, it's the Tiger Woods effect. I mean, it's starting to come through now. The last 5 years or so. I mean, myself included. I mean, I'll be 32 tomorrow, so it's not like I'm super young anymore. But I mean, we grew up watching Tiger Woods dominate and idolizing this guy, and practicing and training and eating better, all because this guy was dominating golf and he was our heroes. So now, I mean, these guys have, I mean, Justin Thomas and Koepka, and I mean, there's 100 of them. They play golf because they watched Tiger Woods on TV dominate. So Tiger's made everyone so much better, and I mean, college golf programs have improved significantly. I mean, junior tournaments, like everything's going in the direction of improvement. Technology's improved, coaching's improved. So people are just ready to come out and win in their 20s now. And maybe, I mean, a lot more than they were 20 years ago.
Russell, you're obviously part of a great field. How much do the guys pay attention to all the other guys playing in a particular tournament? And do you guys like when the competition is as it is this week?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, guys look to see who else has signed up for tournaments. Yeah, I mean, you always want to have the best players in the field. I mean, there was more world ranking points, but it's more of a bragging point. I mean, if whoever wins this week can say, hey, I beat Rory McIlroy, Jordan Spieth, Jason Day, Bubba Watson. I mean, there's an unbelievable field here this week. So, I mean, whoever wins this week, I mean, is going to have to earn it. They're going to have to play incredible golf. But because those guys that I named, I mean, they're capable of shooting unbelievable scores. So whoever wins this week is going to truly deserve to be the champ.
Rex.
Russell, this is kind of an off-the-wall question, but they just sent out a release that said they're going to start blood testing for players next year. There's been a concern that that could be intrusive, that if you get a blood test, it could somehow hurt your golf swing. Have you thought about this or talked to anyone about this, and is there a concern?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the email yesterday or so, and I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, it's not going to hurt your golf swing. I mean, I don't think. That's a bit of a joke. But, I mean, I think it's a good thing. I mean, I don't know if it's going to affect anybody. I sure hope it's not going to. It's not going to affect me. So, yeah, I mean, we all want a fair playing surface, playing field. So, if that's the step that they want to go forward with, then I'm all behind it.
Adam.
Russell, you've been coming to this tournament for a while. I'm sure you will for many years now as a champion of the event. But what was it in those first couple of years that attracted you to this tournament? What's special about this week for you?
Yeah, I mean, the 2012 was my first year. I missed the cut the first year, but I remember packing up my stuff thinking that this was a course that I could win on. It's kind of weird when you miss a cut and still think you can do well on a course. But I mean, every kind of hole I don't really feel uncomfortable on. I mean, the length, you don't have to overpower this course. I remember watching the year before, I think Bubba Watson and Corey Pavin were in a playoff, I think with Scott Verplank maybe too. So I remember thinking, wow, what an amazing course. This must be the shortest hair and the longest hair in the field are in the playoff. So I think that it just shows what a great course this is. Potentially last week, Erin Hills, the shortest hair and the longest hair would not have been in a playoff. So this course, I think, allows everyone in the field to win. And I think that shows that what a great course this is. And that's why they're getting such great fields in this tournament.
Brian?
Off the wall question part 2. The tour also, part of that, will announce when a player's been suspended for recreational drug use. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I mean, if you choose to do something you're not supposed to, it should be public.
Anybody else? All right, well, Russell, we appreciate your time as always, and hope to see a lot back of you in here this week.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yep.